Once upon a time, in a small village nestled deep in the heart of a lush green forest, there lived a kind and gentle girl named Belle. She was known throughout the village for her extraordinary beauty and her insatiable love for books. While the villagers spent their days in idle gossip and trivial pursuits, Belle found solace in the world of words, where adventures awaited her on every page. However, Belle's life was not as perfect as it may have seemed. Her family consisted of only her father, a quirky inventor named Maurice. They were considered odd by the villagers because of Maurice's eccentricities. They lived in a charming cottage on the outskirts of the village, far away from the prying eyes of those who didn't understand them. One fateful day, as Maurice was on one of his adventurous expeditions, he became lost in the dense forest. Night fell, and a thick blanket of snow covered the ground. With no other shelter in sight, Maurice stumbled upon a grand and mysterious castle hidden deep within the forest. Desperate for warmth and shelter, he entered the castle, unaware that it was the home of a fearsome beast. The beast, once a handsome prince, had been cursed by an enchantress for his arrogance and cruelty. He was now a grotesque creature, with fur-covered skin and sharp-fanged teeth. The curse could only be broken if someone truly loved him, despite his monstrous appearance. When the beast discovered Maurice in his castle, he was furious and locked him in the dungeon. But as time passed, he grew curious about Belle, the daughter Maurice had mentioned. Belle's love for books and her gentle spirit intrigued him. He offered to release Maurice if Belle agreed to take his place as a prisoner. When Maurice returned to the village and told Belle of his plight, she made the selfless decision to go to the castle in her father's stead. She knew nothing of the beast or the curse, but her love for her father compelled her to act. As Belle arrived at the castle, the beast appeared before her. Terrified at first, she soon realized that he was not as cruel as he seemed. The beast provided her with a beautiful room, sumptuous meals, and access to his vast library. Belle, ever the lover of books, was overjoyed at the sight of so many stories waiting to be explored. As the days turned into weeks, Belle and the beast began to spend more time together. They shared stories, played games, and Belle learned of the curse that had befallen him. She saw beyond his monstrous exterior to the kind and gentle soul hidden within. Gradually, Belle and the beast's friendship grew into something deeper. They laughed together, they cried together, and in each other's company, they found solace and joy. Belle's kindness and compassion began to break the curse that had held the beast captive for so long. One magical night, as they shared a quiet dinner in the castle's grand hall, the beast took Belle's hand and looked deep into her eyes. "Belle," he said, his voice trembling, "I have never known a love like this before. You have shown me that true beauty lies within, and I am forever grateful." As he spoke these words, a dazzling light enveloped them both, and the beast was transformed into a handsome prince once more. The curse had been broken, and the castle was filled with the joyous laughter of the enchanted servants who had also been freed. Belle and the prince danced in the grand hall, their hearts overflowing with love and happiness. They were wed in a magnificent ceremony in the village, and their love story became legendary, a reminder to all that true beauty lies not in appearances, but in the kindness and love we offer to one another. And so, Belle and her prince lived happily ever after, with a library full of books and hearts full of love.